Agolona edide madago. Agolona. Cheche mao de dewa nisheo. Agolona. Da golona edide madago.
Jabambo seyo tayambawe heye da wasadani odi ojua heyami sedeye
Já faz 2 anos que essa lavagem vem acontecendo. E a gente vai trabalhando com muita paciência, passo a passo. O primeiro momento foi dizer, estamos aqui, vamos compartilhar, vamos estar juntos. A intenção desse bloco foi unir a comunidade em uma só intenção, seja ela artística, musical, dança e ancestral. Meu nome é Luciano Xavier da Silva, sou de Salvador, Bahia, Brasil, dos fundadores do bloco Afro Ayedum.
And I am Tamara Williams. I'm from Georgia, and I am also one of the founders and directors of the Bloco Afro Ayedum. It's important to say that Bloco Afro Ayedum, the word Ayedum comes from the Yoruba, which means to make life sweet. So this Bloco, the intention of it is to make life sweet for all of those who are involved. Sweet, bringing unifying people together in a way that brings happiness and joy and good things to life. We started our first Lavagem in 2022, bringing some of our master teachers to the United States from Salvador, Bahia, Brazil.
Acontece muito de vários festivais promover carnavais, na intenção de só diversão. A intenção da lavagem foi abranger toda essa área, seja ela de festa, de dança, mas sim de celebração ancestral.
Our Bloco Afro Ayedum, which is a community organization family. I like the word organization for what they do. It's a community family. Yeah, and we really honor Black and Indigenous heritage in Charlotte through our community here. We utilize music, dance, visual and culinary arts to engage with different communities throughout Charlotte. Our participants learn the historical and cultural contextualization of Black arts as they practice many different forms that come from the diaspora. Yeah? All of these dances and music forms have been staples of resistance and resilience in communities globally. The histories of Black and Brown Indigenous people as well have historically been told by people of power who do not represent the people from the communities in which these stories come from or live in. The representation of Black and Indigenous people's voices and histories are significant in this Lavagem celebration. Hearing the narratives of the lineages of each of the teachers here enriches the learning and understanding of the ancestral connections that are present within African American culture, Afro-Caribbean culture, and Michigala culture. So the Lavagem Celebration is a celebration that comes from the Brazilian tradition of the Lavagem that happens every January, and it's a cleansing. So we brought this idea of the cleansing to the city of Charlotte during the pandemic, after we've seen so much death and sickness, loss of lives for many of us. So we thought about bringing this to bring the community together, multiple communities of people together, whether they come from African ancestry or not, so that we can celebrate life, we can celebrate our differences as well as our similarities, so that we can celebrate the music and dance and the things that bring us most close together.
The mobility in your back. Perceive this. Sigma. Hey, ah, 20 Aeda coreda, ea. Aeda coreda, ea. Aeda coreda.
When we move, the body has a way of awakening some of the things that are inside. And it's not just to train the body, but it's also to express through the body. Our feet are planted on this earth. Our feet are connected to those who came before us beneath the earth. And so through the movement that we are doing, which is not, it's very sacred movement, yes, and we cherish the movement that we're engaging in, especially in this context.
Quando estamos em sala de aula, sempre imaginamos que vai ter um processo de treinamento. Mas isso se transforma em sentimentos profundos, onde as mensagens são passadas não só da boca para fora, mas sim de dentro para fora do teu corpo. E essa mensagem é transportada. Já que falamos da conexão com a Terra, é disso que extraímos essa energia. Então vem memórias, e memórias ancestrais, memórias do passado, do presente e do futuro.
Essa dança ancestral,
This ancestral dance,
em homenagem aos indígenas
in the honor of the indigenous
e espíritos africanos que
And,
se juntaram
and African spirituality that get together.
é a porção mais perto da humanidade possível.
Is basically the essence closer to the humanity.
Você o chama.
You would call it.
E vibra.
And the way you call it, you vibrate.
Need to dance. Yes, and don't have a possibility to do. You have. So enjoy this and tell me about yourself when you dance. And let's try to understand together what we can do beautiful to transform the society.
I'm just honored to be a part of such an experience that involves us dancing, within our roots dancing with a different culture that invites us.
It's really special to feel the energy from Brazil here in this room in Charlotte. And it feels so strong, and the ancestry feels so present in the space. It's really a testament to how deeply invested these master teachers are in their crafts.
Honestly, I think the best part about this festival is just to experience dance in a new form and a new fashion. Most times, especially in Western culture, you get a lot of performative art, and you get a lot of times where you have dancers that are really just performing for an audience. And in this space, in this experience, it's a lot more spiritual. It's a lot more connection. It's a deeper connection, because not only are you dancing for yourself, but you're dancing for your ancestors. You're dancing for those who can't. You're dancing for, you know, for a deeper purpose rather than just for someone else's entertainment.
Um abraço negro.
Black heart
Traz felicidade,
bring happiness.
negro sempre
Black with no job
fica sem sossego.
stays out of peace.
Negro é a raiz da liberdade.
Black is the root for the freedom.
We had a music workshop with Zé Ricardo as well as with Vida Montero. So they shared the space. Zay did more of a traditional sharing of traditional rhythms that come from the African Brazilian people in Salvador Bahia. And then Vida took that a step further and did some body percussion and rhythms with the group and shared some rhythms that come from Maculele.
Everybody together. Okay? Eight.
Eight.
Only eight.
Only eight.
Left.
Then you go left side. Then you go left, right, or right, left.
Okay? Além da composição de danças para ser compartilhada, há o processo importante da música, que ela é integrada dentro desse movimento. Então, se há atenção necessária para qual música será desenvolvida. Por que esta música? Porque tudo há um significado, não é só tocar ou dançar ou cantar. Temos que estar atento ao que dançamos ou o que cantamos. É essa a informação que a Lavagem tenta compartilhar com a comunidade.
You know, I just turned 70. My name is Jalon Weir. When you come with the world, I'm known as Mestre Jalon. And I always say, why we are here. Culture, right? Culture brought us, all of us together. If it was not for Lavagem Festival, we wouldn't be here today. And culture is what links us. For me, culture is a group of people sharing values, traditions, and belief. And that's what we have here. Culture.
Capoeira, o Licunga, o Médio, the Viola. Here the Humpile, and the who always keep the rhythm. And it's really important when you get involved with the culture, especially, you have to learn, it's really important for you to learn all the aspects. The rhythm, how the rhythm is played, okay? Get 2 grimas, each one of you guys. I hope we have enough grimas. Get 2 of it. You're going just very easy. Really come to me, yes. Come to me. It's right. Not little. I'm going to get a little strong. Not. If your partner do that, it's like, you're not breaking stone. It's not very, very hard.
Communicate with him like this, and we communicating like that. Right? It's the codes of the movement, the ancestral left, from us to don't forget how to communicate it, even if you don't speak the language, but you speak the language of ancestral presence in you.
As dancers, we don't show up into the studio or stage or any space empty. We don't just arrive that day. We arrive with all of our memories, our life path, our life encounters. We arrive with the energy of our ancestors. I arrive with my mother and my father. The impetus to maybe cry or laugh, they all come out because they're memories of the body that we're dancing, memories with our ancestors, they're memories with our aunts and uncles, our friends. They're all coming out through our dance. And the music and dance and the sound of the drum with the movement is really, really powerful. For that reason, and I'm going back into history, for that reason, before there was any revolt or revolution or anything that happened amongst the enslaved or captured people, there was always music and dance. Such a powerful means of culture and practice. So when we see people dancing and they cry, or they have this resounding joy, or anything that comes out of that, it's because they're not just dancing aimlessly. It's dancing memories and dancing ancestry and dancing all of these things that are deeply embedded in our blood, in our DNA, in our family, in our connection with community.
Isso faz com que a pessoa entre em transe, mas não em transe espiritual, de incorporação, mas em transe de suas próprias vivências, de suas memórias. Então por isso que muitas pessoas se emocionam, porque esse movimento e essas falas, juntamente com a musicalidade que está sendo desenvolvida, traz essas emoções para ser aflorada, para ser mostradas. Mas a maior intenção da lavagem para o futuro é trazer essa lavagem para a rua, para as ruas de Charlotte, para que a comunidade se conecte e até a própria sociedade entenda que esse processo não é meu, não é dela, não é seu, é nosso.
The first year we had 223. This year we've had over 450 participants throughout the entire event. So we do in the future want to be able to take this lavagem more into the streets, to give more access to people who may not be able to make it downtown or uptown to the Gantt or to the Mint Center or wherever we may be, but actually go into the communities where there is already music, where there are dances, even though maybe society doesn't say that this is structured dance form, but it is, and it exists there, so that we can form these bonds within all of our communities and uplift those communities that are always historically marginalized. Yeah, and so we really want to do more work with going out into the communities and celebrating all of who we are together through the Lavagem Celebration.